Honestly, I thought that was JKS dead, so the fact that he's even still standing is good for Cole, as they're now having to retake this B bomb site in a 5-on-5. The fact that everyone is coming up through Banana as well is information that Nico is essentially getting from his CT position. JKS needs to get something to make this all worthwhile, and that kill there has propelled them into the retake. Now up through Banana, now deep within this B site, but with players still in CT and Ruins, you got to be fast on your feet here, and they don't check for the double hold over at the new box. Val, they're swinging in with the kills. Ooh. Suddenly, one of the last two defenders, Nico, back from the CT flank, and it's all onto Config. They're not giving him the fights. Valde plays it to perfection.
A lot more dangerous right now, and Rush is in the danger zone. He's pushing right down, bumping in the back line, and he's going to find Mantu from behind. And now OG are trapped. Nowhere to go, nowhere to hide, and Rush is finding kills left, right, and center. There's a trade, but do you really go back? No, there's 10 seconds. The round is done, and it's a stack in the B bomb site. Poor OG. They get no say in that round.
Even fight for OG. These are the fights you want to try and avoid. They hear that nade tag someone, but they can't figure out where. Valde so close to dealing with Config, but the fact that he doesn't get that kill might lull him into a false sense of security. Config gets flashed through on the reload, and there's one fighting from behind the pillar. Can't find anything else. Mantu will trade that out, but this play's got to come in quick. Nico, dealing with Rush, has opened up a path into this A bomb site. Now only Blame F here. Two low HP players, and Blame F lines them up. There's that banana flank coming in from...
Flashes up mid. Are OG going to keep this pace fast? They've been going for a few quick rounds after losing some to the time. Right up through the molly. Alexi, no fear. Maybe he should have had. That was the bomb. Oh no, they've got to smoke it. They've got to go quick. Ah, Nico, he finds Poison, who can't hit the shot, and Config is trapped between two. Mantu with a pick. Rush hidden down in grave. They throw a molly. It doesn't hit. And he pokes his head out. Oh, it's a messy spray, a miss spray even. Nico with another, and down to 2 HP in the process. JKS needs another multi-kill, and it's only thanks today for Complexity, the fast and AWP peeking. They've done that to stop Poison, and he's here as well. And they know they've often lost a pick when lining up this util and mid, so actually it's a good idea. They're going to bounce through as the smoke fades, and somehow Poison gets that kill. Config gets traded, and Poison's doubled up before he's done with the round. 2 up for OG. Are they ready for Rush? Hidden in the box.
They're going to have to be. Rush could win it all from this position, but instead... insta-checked by Valde, leaving it on Blame F and JKS. Another one of these retakes, 2-on-2 this time around at least, but Valde's getting flashed in at short side. The flash is good, and 1 kill comes of it. Blame F will at least trade that out, and now down to the 1v1. Issa just flashing his teammate in moments ago. Blame knows he was in the pit, and so he'll lock in that round. Defuse in for Cole.
Still can be, but not if Cole have their way. They're going to get aggressive, running down middle. The nade as well could do some more damage, but they're not looking under, and Issa pops his head out with a double. Dear, oh dear. This could be the 9th very much after all. Config with other plans, but he's losing teammates like flies, and the one man he could have found in the T-Apps is run away to regroup with Mantu. Meanwhile, bomb site lost. Bomb planting, and Config dancing in the backline, trying to get more and more. JKS getting mollied off, and even with the kits available for Cole and that kill finding an opener, this is not going to be an easy task.
No, not at all. I mean, the retakes have just been getting harder and harder, and this one for JKS now losing Config at short to the wrap from Mantu. Feels like it might be one clutch too far. They know he's trapped over here at long. All these crosshairs eyeing him up, and OG you've got to be worried about if you're Cole. Mantu is up close, and he gets the info that these players have left alt mid. OG at this point know that it's destined to be a B play. The rotations are coming in, the mid flanks coming in. All this information OG have. But there's a minute and 15 left, still plenty of time for Cole to change their minds, and Mantu's flank has got to find something. They put a lot of faith in this instead. Nico does what he can, and with that triple, he's given OG a fighting chance.
How on earth does Nico get away with 3 there? His entire team falling like flies. Now it's on Issa in the site. He's trapped in the open. Poison with a pick, and it's a reaction. And now the post plant that should surely be theirs with this crossfire. They're going to have to throw it away to give it to Alexi, and they almost do, giving him a quick peek. The flash is dodged, and Alexi gets a headshot. It's on Blame with a P250, no armor left on either side, and Alexi's got the spot, but he's low on health. More and more dipping down, getting tagged, and trying to get closer to Blame to find this final frag. Oh, it's not going to happen. He's got it, but no time surely left. He found the kit. Even then, realizes it's not his. NT.
Here, who's desperately calling for this rotation from Alexa B, but they are already down short side. The peak from Pit nets Nico the first. Config, now looking to trade this, has to be cognizant that Alexa B has rotated around and will be set up over in the library. The bomb is over at the top of Banana, however, and Mansu, keeping this B site in check, has just alleviated a lot of pressure with that one kill. Yeah. Suddenly it's a 4-on-2. Complexity no longer have a B split to fall back on, and it's only Blame F left standing right at the very end of all of it. He had the bomb in the first place. He was over towards B, now out into top middle, and dealt with by Valde. OG are going to find a 10. Nico down in the pit has been spotted, and he drops that Molotov to try and buy himself a little bit of time. However, the long wrap has dealt with Issa, and so Nico is all alone. They know that he's down here. Nico's got to get away with absolute murder, and they're all around him. Rush up in the graveyard, puts him in one, and now Alexa B and Valde left to save. Most likely in the 2-on-4. They're not even looking to give. I mean, look at where Alexa B is, right?
Molly's flying over the site. Here come Cole committing, 25 on the clock. Flash to Pit for Poison, and Config to bound out of apps. Everyone's in the site right now. He's clearing dead angles. Issa gets traded. Nico with the spray, and he's got a double as well. Now Nico almost finds a third, and now it's Poison who needs to go berserk. He can't. Alexi's already through the snap pick. Maybe I'm speaking too soon. Oh, that's a banger. Oh dear. The timing shot through the smoke. Rush. Poor Rush, he's been getting picked a lot. We've seen him on the face cam a few times. Mansu's not done, is he? But he may be making Cole finish.
To be in. We need someone to step up. We need some big entry kills here from any one of these remaining players on Cole. Poison is the first man in and also the first man down. JKS trades it out at least, but there's more where that came from. It is not a solo hold here. There's two more that are undetected, and they're so suspicious about the graveyard. Their suspicions are affirmed. All right.
I'll lose.
Rush. Oh, he's so blind. Alexa B flashed in by Valde.
Again, Rush on his own. Sag.
Bit more utility where that came from. Valde's flashed in again. They weren't ready for it the second time around. And Valde, 3 kills, or 2 kills rather. One for Alexa B earlier on. Now, these flashes so punishing. And Cole are once again left down to the dregs. The last few players trying to make a difference. It's Danes sweeping in towards this B bomb site, but the rotations are already in for OG. Complexity, they've got to fight tooth and nail to get control of B to even have a chance in a round like this. They haven't cleared out Alexa B. They still haven't found him. And Blame is now suspicious. And they are dealing with the man at the back of the site. Oh. And Config is in with another. This was not a round that Cole were cut out to win. And yet somehow they've blazed this trail. They've got it down to a 2v1. Issa left up in the retake, but he can't spot Blame. And somehow, some way.
It2B is even available.
Oh, but they're not interested in that. Instead, they're fast up this short side. Checking for Nico is Blame. Valde late out the apartments, doing damage. Config's wraparound deletes him, though. And so now we get into this 2v2 again. Complexity with a bomb plant. The retake for Mansu and Alexa B. Do have defuse kits. The AWP up in it as well. But losing Alexi, that might force the save out of Mansu. The money is gone for OG. And so keeping this AWP into the next round at least gives you something to... Bomb is going up Banana. The A fake is being sold by 3 players for Cole. They don't want to lose too many bodies here. And so they take the one casualty. They can kind of look to stop there as the B push now comes in. Valde will fast rotate round. He hasn't fallen for this fake. And in spite of how many bodies were thrown at the problem, there's 10 seconds left here. The kills have got to come in. And at the back of the site, Alexa B playing to deny this bomb plant. He could do it all, but he's checked by Poison. Plays it to perfection and still knocked out at round 30. Mansu rotating in through CT. AWP out. Nico alongside him, and they do have a kit, but only one of them, and no utility to go alongside it. The kills have got to come through, and right now everything is coming up Cole. This game's got OT written all over it, and somehow, some way, we run it back again. Complexity versus OG.
He will just be here at the right time to deploy a smoke if Complexity commits.
Yeah, there's that smoke. Cole, they're going right through it. The flashes are good. Valde in with the first, but there's the response from JKS, and quite a response indeed. Doubling up through that smoke, now looking towards the banana. Both players here for OG left up in the retake, and JKS has got them both on a silver platter. Ooh. There's the first, and even though Mantu trades it, it's out towards long. Poison going through the smoke alongside him, and they deal with Alexa B. Now the CT wrap is cracked wide open, and suddenly these players in the B side, they've got to keep their wits about them. Mantu here didn't have a chance to play that last round. Now they give him the chance to play. Oh, and he's only good for one. Valdez spotted up on top of the boost, having to hold down this B side solo. They're all around him, and JKS is in a punishing mood today. Has opened up the B plate, and back to banana again. Belongs to JKS. Just Nico left in the hot seat, a 1v3, and Mr. Savage is back in with the triple. The hat trick
moves in late, and he's now coming in on this flank. Valde crouched in the corner waiting for it. Does config check? No. Valde with a kill. OG with a chance now in the post plant. Man down, but double flank in the form of Rush. Valde checked, but he's not in a hurry like his opponent. Rush now can move out of apartments. That smoke missed. It bounced down the crates, and there's only 2 left up for OG to hold on to this map.
Oh, Issa, Nico. Gonna get tested here, and Issa only good for one. Is Nico in the pit again? Needs to be the hero, needs to be heroic almost. And it's the flash that leaves him blind. Given a second chance at life, and Nico taps them out. Now down to the 1v1. Just JKS left to be, and Nico in the pit. The king of it. 3 in the round to keep OG afloat. With Issa in the apartments. Poison needs to nail some shots here as they're out in the top mid. There's the first kill for Poison. Make it a double. Mantu will come in with the trade, and Rush down in the pit is no more. Bested by Issa in the head-to-head. Blame F can't find anything on the crossing players. And Complexity, 2-on-3 in the retake. OG, a 17th round. Through the short side, Blame F has been holding the pit. He knows that there's a player here. And the tag onto the player in Graveyard, not the killing blow though, and so JKS has got to make his presence known now. In with that first kill, the crossfire denied. JKS, 1 man left, and it's Issa dropped out of the round. The defuse coming in, and oh boy, is it going to be close, but I think Complexity have done it with that. Indeed they have. They take this map in overtime. JKS with the clutch. They are going to have to really over-deliver here. There's the first onto config, and the trade can't come through from Palace. Now the bomb is down, and OG have got 5 players in CT. 5, that is everybody. I'm wrapping them in through market, through the B bomb site. There's a man going by the name of Blame F. His timing is going to be everything as the rest of Complexity fall back into the bomb site, trying to play around this planted bomb. The taps are in for Issa. A second found before he's traded and put to an end by Rush. They are on this bomb. The flank from Blame needs to come in, and it doesn't. It doesn't get there in time. He snuck all that way and dies immediately. To be around early. Only 1 smoke getting thrown, so you're just having to peek and win all of these gunfights. Mantu represents a real problem back in CT. Now the bomb is at least dropped in the site for him here. He's looking for kills into CT. Nothing being presented yet. He sees the shadow. He knows that 1 player is on the right-hand side, but he's not being given the fight that he needs to get back into this round. And Mantu peeking on the jump so far since that AWP's been bought out. Valdez, well, looking good and trying to get these stats looking even prettier with the top mid push, but into config. And the double up is in. Not often that Cole have been given an advantage such as this. 5-on-3 into the A bomb site they go. Mantu, they're already past him. They're out of Palace, and Rush wins that head-to-head. It might just be a save here for OG. Already out of the round, and they don't get away with the gun on Alexi either.
Nowhere to look. They don't know what to think. No one's at ramp, they say, with a full execute. Issa's got everything to do. Oh, he's got 1. Nice spray, getting a couple as well. Mantu's fallen with the AWP, but through the smoke goes Valde to drop the bomb, and then he resets, disappears into the mist. Cole may have the sight and the bomb, but they're down a man, and that gives time for OG to group up and get ready to close this round.
Yeah, Poison can't really plant anywhere either. Gonna try and go for the CT position. Nico nailing that shot, and Valde holding from the connector. That was the first player. You know, because suddenly, right, if Valde didn't get that kill onto, I think it was JKS, if he didn't get that, suddenly the bomb can go down, right, and then it's like a 3v3 with bomb planted, and you know, you're not able to to just collapse onto the bomb site. Now this round, I don't know how it's happened like this, but just immediately this round has fallen apart for OG. They go from looking really strong to suddenly just down to 2 surviving. Mansu can't hold on to CT, and Rush is out of the B apartments. They pretty sure they did not. I think we're good there.
Ignore me.
Oh, fast out, fast in. Alexa B with this M4. Can't save Nico's life, but he can hold down this B bomb site. Poison back onto the Deagle. It was his friend in the round prior. This time he still got friends up with him. The AWP back out and blames Conlurk. This time gets them the kill onto Issa that he wasn't able to get last time around. Mansu's left to try and save, and Poison will not let that happen.
Well, the last full buy round as Issa sits back in CT. Poison's looking to pick him through the box. He can't. And Config gets caught on the mid rotation. That's Alexi coming from ladder. Now call a man down. Got to rely on this attack, on this offensive. Rush has been dinked though, and they've yet to get a plant. They need to do so soon. The smokes are fading, and there's none left in the pocket of Cole.
Oh, suddenly this very much becomes about winning your fights and getting past this 5-man defense. So much damage done. And finally, Blame F has dealt with Issa, but it's only for a moment, right? 2 on 4, no respite yet. Poison's out of the round, and so it's JKS last alive. They're all over at the connector, all 3 players. And it's just 28 points of health and 8 seconds left. It's not going to happen, is it?
For a full send, he's been boosted. Does he know a player's crossed to the right? The timing is good for Cole, but the left peak first. The bomb dropped. Mantu doesn't stop, finding a double. Sees an arm as well. He's going to dodge the flash to the best of his ability and try and come in with a little bit more, dying in the apartment eventually, but it's still a great hold to find that bomb. And now everyone's here on this B bomb site. Poison looking for a desperate play, looking for...
Surely dead. Surely he doesn't survive this. The flank from Issa, he's just missed the time. And oh, Poison, it couldn't have gotten worse. And there it is.
The smokes are in. Here come the cavalry.
Oh, there they are, JKS, they're out, they all turn their back to him, and those back of the head hitboxes, finicky as ever. JKS, when he's given the chance in the head-to-head, he takes them off. And now Mansu up into CT, gonna see if he fares any better versus the might of JKS, who was tagged down at 5 HP when he gets those 2 kills. The flash is good, but JKS has dodged it. Now, peeking over the top, well, they will get the better of him. A 3-on-3 ensues, and Config is already deep within this site, far deeper than OG were ready for. But that little warning shot has given them all the info they need. They rush down Alexa B, the bomb planted for CT, not a kit in sight. So they've got to get on this defuse. The kills need to come in. And Valder, naded out by Config, draws a close to that pistol.
Rush has got to do it all on his own. Config coming back as well. Oh, Rush, one from the site, gets overwhelmed by Alexi B, and Config is here behind the pillar. Can't stop the plant, but can keep Cole a man up, and he's already creeping in. Are they ready for this move? Nico is, with the mag, finding a kill at range, and now the rifles will be left to retake in a 3-on-3.
Oh, the short side flank from JKS, while it is coming in, it's being watched by Alexa B. Time starting to tick against Complexity. If they're going to go for this, they got to go now. They got that kit on Blame F, but it's up in the apartments. It's vulnerable to getting dropped. JKS is deleted, it's short, and Blame is tagged down at 10 HP. He's now gone as well. There's just no time for Poison. Try as he might, and even though he's winning fight after fight, it's still not the round. OG, they steal it away. The socks are ready to go on.
That's an interesting concept. We'll get back to that later, because right now it's a B rush and it's going in fast. Rush, the man himself, has to hold on onto everything. Config's doing the damage. Can he keep it alive? He's killing everyone. No damage, all kills, all headshots, and Mantu now alone. 4 for Config. You talk some smack and he shows up in a big way.
Drops this, or anyone with the smoke for that matter over in mid. If he drops this and, oh, that's a lovely flash. I love that one. But they never see the man tucked. They don't know that Valde's in the apartment. His presence here is unknown, but there's 7 seconds. That bomb can't go down. Issa cannot win this round, no matter what he does. That's a Complexity. They take the lead.
Given in middle, 2-2 split for Cole. OG, they drop the ball, they drop the bomb, they drop the round, but not the shot. What a kill for Alexi. JKS lets it pass. Oh, he needed both, and he gets him even a third. That's a great recovery from JKS. Almost looked like a whiff, but he stands strong, and Blame stands tall above the stairs.
Do it again. Out into mid they go. Poison misses the jump over the smoke because of the flash, but won't miss it the second time around. Alexa B now alone in middle, underneath the nose of Config, drops that molly, trapping him in the connector. But maybe Config's not trapped in here with Alexi, and it's Alexi trapped in here with Config. JKS has been incredible inside of this A bomb site, and he's going to have to do it again. Config does best Alexi. JKS is gone, but Config hitting the ground running onto a triple, blinded off the angle, and it all falls onto Valde in the clutch. He has a bomb plant at least. CT is open. Valde doesn't know that yet. Flash to try and get over. Tagged by the AWP, but he lives to tell the tale. Valde just hiding out, just waiting for his moment to pounce. Behind the boxes, the spam is coming in, but Valde is still alive somehow. Molotov to CT, Valde wrapping around triple. They don't know about him yet, and now he's repositioned. They smoke him off to try and get on this bomb. There's the tap to Poison, and now just Rush left to beat, but you can't get past him. The ultimate blocker in these clutch attempts is Rush.
Oh boy. They're going through the smoke. Nico's fully flashed, and JKS has just dashed them down with a double, dropping the bomb and dinking Issa, somehow living as well. They must have a molly. They need to throw it under. Mamantu gets peeked before it leaves his hand, and this map might end with a strong ending for Complexity. They just clean it up, man. It's just a pub on that A site, running through ramp smokes, running